That was really awkward and bad timing, but I did plan for that to actually be a party popper, but apparently I forgot to get those. But I made it a whole year without a functioning pancreas. That's a thing. So I mentioned last week that this week's video would be a bit more of a special video, and that is because it is my 1-year anniversary since I got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. To quickly get you up to speed, I was really ill for a few months. I was going to the doctors for lots of appointments to find out why I was so ill. I stopped doing YouTube because I felt like I sucked at it and I didn't have confidence, and my archery went to complete shit because I was totally unfit and I just didn't have the energy to do it. And it was a really horrible time. When I went into hospital, I weighed 6.5 stone, which was terrifying to hear because I'm short and I was quite underweight. Also, when I actually got told that I was diabetic, I had to put my mum on the phone to the doctor because I couldn't get the words out to tell her because I was just too overwhelmed. Those 2 months were probably some of the worst months I have experienced. It was such a horrible time. I also lost a friend during all of this because we couldn't go to a concert. Lots of arguments happened. Any attempt at continuity I even tried to make with this video has completely gone out of the window because it's been filmed across a few days, so sorry, lots of lighting and clothing changes, but that's not the point. So I spent a total of 5 days in hospital, but all of these crappy things happened and I just moved on from them. But I had my mum, dad and sisters coming to visit me, as well as my aunties and friends and family and just coaches and everything, and everyone was just wonderful. My archery club even got together and got me a few photography magazines and signed some cards from everyone in the club because I couldn't shoot at one of the competitions I was supposed to. So 5 days after I come out of hospital, I actually managed to still shoot in the British Indoor Championships and break a score of 500, which was something that was so important for me to do, just for myself. Towards the end though, I did almost get pulled out from actually finishing shooting, but I was just so determined to get this finished and prove to myself that I could do stuff. I was not going to let something like this beat me. And that's exactly what I did, and I've never felt better for doing that, even though it was horrible and so hard to complete, just shooting 6 arrows when you feel like you're going to faint. So this all kind of triggered me off thinking, do you know what, I can carry on doing archery, I can do it as well as I want, and I am going to do it as well as I possibly can, and I'm going to do YouTube again because I miss it. I knew that I was never always that good at making videos, but it was something I really enjoyed doing and I wanted to be able to do again. So that's exactly what happened. It did take me to around January to actually start with the whole YouTube thing again, but I am so glad that I did it, because if I hadn't, then some of the amazing things that I've done this year would not have happened, and that would be really sucky. I have met so many cool people this year thanks to all of the things that I've done with archery, with YouTube and just everything else in college, and I couldn't be more thankful for it. This is the part of the video where I get really emotional and sappy and just turn into a complete mess. I think the most significant thing though this year was the fact that I have managed to just prove to myself I can do so many things, and do you know what? Not badly for someone whose pancreas doesn't actually work. This year to me has really been about just building my confidence up and just proving to myself I can do so many things, and just a chronic illness isn't going to stop me. By the end of the year I also hope to hit 500 subscribers, and I'm only about 32 away from that, which is also another crazy thought considering that I wanted to hit 300. This was a target I set myself in April, that I was going to hit 300 subscribers by the end of the year, and to say that I'm going to have 200 more than that hopefully, that's pretty insane. I've also been to Google this year because I took part in a video by my favourite YouTuber Kick the PJ, which was all about internet safety online. Well versed, you might have heard of it, and that's that's a national thing now. That's crazy to think that I've done that. Last week I also met Frank Iero, who has been pretty much one of my teenage heroes, and to know that you followed someone for 5 years and then meet them, it's just kind of whoa, this is cool. And on the subject of concert-y things, I've also taken part in a number of festivals and concerts this year as someone who's on press doing the photography side of things, which is that's also crazy, because someone who's 17 years old being able to be part of a press member thing, that's a pretty cool thing to say. This video is also a massive thank you to everyone who's been there for me for the past year, everyone who came and visited me in hospital last year, and my friend Lauren who snuck me some Freddos in, because that's what our friendship is based on. As you all also know, I absolutely love montages. I think they are the cutest videos ever, and I've made a little one which will also be on at the end of this video, and that's something I hope that you think is also cute, because montages are cute. And one last very exciting announcement that I have been waiting a good couple of months to make. I'm making another channel. This channel will still be my main channel. This will be weekly. Everything stays the same on this channel, but on my new channel It's a diabetic related one. There'll be monthly videos on that. So if you're interested in all things diabetes, you can go over and check that out. There'll be a link to that in the description, among many other wordy things and stuff. Welcome back to slightly yellow and orangey colour Chloe because of the lighting, and who needs continuity in a video anyway? Just one last quick thing to end on this video. I'm sorry it's been a bit longer than usual and it's not like a normal kind of vlog I do, but it is something that I really wanted to make. Literally just as a huge thank you to so many people, because I wouldn't have had this year if it wasn't for all of the people who have been in it. So thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy all of the other little things that I've mentioned for this video. And on that note, as always, I will see you next week.